How's your day? Welcome to this video where we're going to talk about skip counting by twos, threes, fours, fives, and tens. We're going to do a set of 3 challenges where we'll apply what we're going to learn in this video. If you know your numbers from 1 to 100, click the like button. And if you don't, we're going to learn together our numbers from 1 to 100 in this video. So grab your boards and let's follow along as we start with challenge 1. So kids, here we are in challenge 1. I hope you've grabbed your boards or papers with you because in this challenge, we're going to learn how to skip count by 2s, 5s, and 10s. So follow along and write these questions with me. Question 1. In this question, we're doing skip counting by 2s. Now for question 2, we're going to do skip counting by 5s. Because these are the most easiest numbers to skip count by. And it's really useful for you to understand how to skip count. And then for the last question, we're doing skip counting by 10s. I hope you're writing this with me so that we all can do this challenge together. Now that I've finished writing the questions, I hope you all have finished writing the questions along with me. If you haven't, you can pause the video and complete it. If you have, then follow along with me and let us solve these questions. First, I'll choose a color so that we could know our answers. So let's start with question 1. Now, to skip count, you have to add a certain number each time. For question 1, we're skip counting by 2s, which means we have to add 2 each time. So, let me show you how it works. 2 plus 2, because we're skip counting by 2s, so we add 2 each time. So 2 plus 2 would be 4. Then if we add 2 to 4, it would be 6. If we add 2 to 6, it would be 8. If we add 2 to 8, it would be 10. And if we add 2 to 10, it would be 12. You see how easy it is? Now let us use the same method for question 2. Since we're skip counting by 5s in question 2, we have to add 5 each time. So if we add 5 to 5, it's going to be 10. If we add 5 to 10, it's going to be 15. If we add 5 to 15, it's going to be 20. And if we add 5 to 20, it's going to be 25. And lastly, if we add 5 to 25, it's going to be 30. Now that we've understood the same concept, let us use it in question 3. We add 10 each time for question 3 because we're counting by tens. So 10 plus 10 would be 20. 20 plus 10 would be 30. 30 plus 10 would be 40. 40 plus 10 would be 50, and 50 plus 10 would be 60. You see how easy it is? All you have to do is to add the same number again and again if you're skip counting by that same number. Now we will go to challenge 2, where it will be a little bit harder but in a very fun way. So kids, here we are in challenge 2. In challenge 2, we're going to learn another new thing, how to skip count in fours and in threes. In challenge 1, we did skip counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s. But in challenge 2, we're also going to learn how to skip count in 3s and 4s. We're also going to learn how to skip count forwards and backwards. To skip count forwards, you have to add each time. And to skip count backwards, we have to subtract each time. Let me show you how skip counting forwards and backwards work in this challenge 2. Now, let's start with question 1. Question 1. Now, to skip count forwards, as I said in challenge 1, we have to add each time. So, let us add each time we skip count. So as you can see, the kangaroo is in number 1. And we have to add 2 each time because we're skip counting forwards in 2. So we'll add 2 to 1, 1, 2. So the kangaroo stops at number 3. Now we skip count in 2s again forwards. So we add 2 to 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we go 1, 2. Now the kangaroo is in 5. So we add 2 to 5 to skip count forwards in 2s. And we get 1, 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. We do the same thing for 7 again. We add 2 to 7 to skip count forwards in 2s. And we get 1, 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. So as you can see, that is how skip counting forwards in 2s would be like. Now let me show you how skip counting backwards would be like. So let me select this rabbit right here, and we're going to skip count backwards in 3s. Let me show you how that works. So to skip count backwards in 3s, we have to minus 3 each time. So to skip count backwards in 3, starting from 34, we have to minus 3 from 34, which would be 34 minus 3. So 34 minus 3 would be 1, 2, 3. So the rabbit stops in number 31. Now if we minus 3 from 31 again, which would be 31 minus 3, it will go 1, 2, 3. So it will stop in 28. If we minus 3 again from 28, it will go 1, 2, 3. So it will stop in 25. If we minus 3 from 25 for the last time, it will go 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, the rabbit went skip counting backwards in 3s, starting from 34 and ending at 22, while the kangaroo went skip counting in 2s forwards, starting from 1 and ending in 9. Now we're going to see where the frog will stop if we skip count by 4s forwards, which means we have to add 4 each time. Now that I have selected the frog, Let us start skip counting in fours forwards. So we're starting at number 11. Ribbit, ribbit. Now the frog skip counts in fours forwards. So we add 4 to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in order to skip count again by fours forwards, we have to add 4 to 15. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15 plus 4 would be 19. Then we skip count by fours again forwards, which would be 19 plus 4. So it will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 19 plus 4 is 23. Then we do it for the last time, 23 plus 4, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 23 plus 4 is 27. So as you can see, that is how skip counting forwards and backwards work. When you want to skip count forwards, you add and add and add. But when you want to skip count backwards, you subtract, subtract, and subtract. Also, comment down below, what is your favorite animal out of these three? Is it the kangaroo? Is it the rabbit? Or is it the frog? Now, let us go to the last and hardest challenge of this video, where we're going to count our numbers from 1 to 100 together and show how we skip count. So kids, this is the end of part A. You can check my YouTube channel, which is right below this video, and you will see the part B of this skip counting by 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 10s. See you in the next part.